What if I told you? Your brain is either getting sharper or slower every single day, not because of age, not because of genetics, but because of what you repeatedly ask it to do. Neuroscientists have discovered that the brain is constantly rewiring itself through a process called neuroplasticity. Every challenge strengthens it. Every shortcut weakens it. The good news? You don't need expensive brain training apps or a genius-level IQ. Just a few simple mental exercises can dramatically improve the way you think. Here are 7 brain exercises that can sharpen your mind, and they only take a few minutes a day. 1. Solve one problem without looking up the answer. Your brain loves shortcuts. Whenever you immediately reach for Google or AI, your brain saves effort, but misses an opportunity to grow. Psychologists believe that struggling with a problem before seeing the solution strengthens memory and reasoning. This is because your brain forms stronger neural connections when it actively searches for answers. You may have noticed that the solutions you figure out yourself stay with you much longer than the ones someone simply tells you. Next time you're faced with a difficult question, pause, think. Give your brain 5 minutes before searching for the answer. That small struggle is mental exercise. 2. Explain complex ideas in simple words. One of the fastest ways to sharpen your mind isn't learning more, it's explaining better. Scientists call this the Feynman technique. If you can't explain something simply, you probably don't understand it as well as you think. Most people don't realize that teaching forces your brain to organize information, identify gaps, and build stronger memories. Imagine explaining inflation to a 10-year-old, or describing how your favorite app works without using technical words. Suddenly, your brain has to think more deeply. That's where real understanding begins. 3. Read something that challenges your thinking. Your brain doesn't grow from reading what you already agree with. It grows from wrestling with new ideas. Psychologists believe one of the biggest obstacles to intelligence is confirmation bias, our tendency to seek information that supports existing beliefs. This is because the brain prefers certainty over curiosity. You may have noticed how easy it is to skip articles that challenge your opinions. Instead, read a book from a different perspective. Explore a topic you've never considered. The smartest minds don't protect their beliefs. They test them. 4. Practice focus without distractions. Attention is like a muscle. The more often you interrupt it, the weaker it becomes. Every notification, every message, and every quick glance at your phone trains your brain to lose concentration. Neuroscientists believe deep focus strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for reasoning, planning, and decision-making. You may have noticed that after checking your phone, it takes several minutes to fully concentrate again. Try this. Choose one task. Set a timer for 20 minutes. No phone, no tabs, no distractions. Your brain will gradually relearn how to think deeply. 5. Train your memory instead of outsourcing it. Today we remember passwords with apps, phone numbers with contacts, birthdays with notifications. Technology is useful, but your memory weakens when it never gets used. Psychologists believe actively recalling information is one of the most effective ways to strengthen long-term memory. Instead of rereading your notes, close the book. See how much you can remember. Instead of checking your grocery list, try recalling every item first. The harder your brain works to retrieve information, the stronger those memories become. 6. Learn one new skill outside your comfort zone. Nothing wakes up the brain like unfamiliar experiences. Whether it's learning chess, playing an instrument, cooking a new recipe, or speaking another language, novelty forces your brain to build new neural pathways. This is because the brain adapts to challenges it hasn't mastered before. You may have noticed how mentally tiring it feels to learn something completely new. That's actually a good sign. Mental effort often means your brain is changing. Comfort maintains your current ability. Challenge expands it. 7. Spend 10 minutes thinking without input. Here's an exercise almost no one practices anymore. Thinking without consuming. No videos, no music, no podcasts, no scrolling, just your thoughts. Most people don't realize that some of the brain's best problem solving happens during quiet reflection. Psychologists believe this is when the brain's default mode network becomes active, connecting ideas that seemed unrelated before. You may have noticed your best ideas arriving during a walk or while taking a shower. That's not coincidence. It's what happens when your mind finally has room to think. Give your brain 10 quiet minutes every day. It might surprise you with what it discovers. People often ask how to become smarter, but intelligence isn't built by waiting for inspiration. It's built by repeatedly challenging the brain. Every problem you solve, every distraction you resist, every new idea you explore, every moment you spend thinking deeply, you're strengthening the most powerful tool you'll ever own. The remarkable thing about the brain is that it never stops adapting. The only question is, what are you training it to become? So tell us in the comments, which brain exercise will you start today? How many of these are already part of your daily routine? And if you know someone who wants a sharper, stronger mind, share this video with them. Because a smarter brain isn't something you're born with. It's something you build one thought at a time.